Hey, what's going on, Pats Nation? Welcome back. I am back, man. It's been a while. Went out to New Orleans for the Super Bowl. Got some nice content there. Did a little bit of rebranding to the stream, to the podcast. I'm back and I'm ready to roll, man. And boy, do we have a lot to talk about tonight, man. Got a whole lot to talk about tonight. DJ gonna be joining me in a little bit. Man, it's been a lot going on since. It's been about a month since I've been live with you guys, man. Miss you all, but had to get some stuff done, man. Had to get a lot of stuff done, man. So we're gonna talk about a lot of that tonight. We're gonna talk about a lot, man. Hey, as I always say, hit the like button. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share the content as well, man. Please share the content. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, man. But yeah, we are back live tonight. Back live tonight and ready to rock and roll. Ready to rock and roll, man. First off, how y'all been doing? I hope y'all been doing right. Man, we are a week. We're actually a week away from NFL free agency. We are a week away from free agency starting. I cannot wait. We got a lot of the Patriots have a lot of money to spend. They are going to be spending a lot of money. They are going to be aggressive. And I mean, I think it was like 120 million they got right now. 120 million in cap space that the Patriots do have. Appreciate that, Jamari, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Please hit that like button. DJ gonna jump in here for a little bit with us, man. Yeah, man. Free agency gonna be crazy next week. We're gonna recap the combine. You got we're gonna do a preview of the NFL free agency. These wide receivers are on the market. Some trades gonna be going down. I think the Patriots gonna be into a lot of these trades and whatnot. DK Metcalf is out there now. You got T. Higgins. Even though the Bengals are saying that they're going to franchise him, man, we have a lot. We have a lot that's going to be going on tonight, man. A lot, man. So first up, man, how y'all been doing? Y'all go ahead and check in with me. How y'all been doing? Make sure you comment down there. Comment, man. Like I said, hit the like button, hit the share button, all that, man. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. We had a combine. The combine was all last week. I think everybody wanted to see Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders, Cam Ward. Now, you know, the combine is a different event nowadays. A lot of the top prospects, they don't work out anymore. The top prospect, they don't work out. They come there, they do interviews, might do medical reviews and things like that, but they not work out anymore. The top guys do not work out. So, I mean, it wasn't a lot that you could gauge from that, but it looked like Travis Hunter had a lot of people at his podium. A lot of people enjoyed talking to him. Shedeur Sanders, we're not interested in a quarterback. They should really need a quarterback. So that was kind of unique seeing him talking. Cam Ward, man, if you're a Patriots fan, you should have been hoping and rooting that these quarterbacks fly off the board. Shedeur Sanders, Cam Ward, you should have been rooting that they ace these interviews, these pre-combine interviews, man. You should have been rooting for that. For what I've been hearing, Cam Ward is lighting up. His stock is soaring. Jackson Dart from Ole Miss, his stock is soaring. You got Shedeur Sanders. I'm starting to hear a lot of negative reports on Shedeur, and we're going to get into that later on in the show. Whatnot, Shedeur stock, he's kind of falling down a little bit. A lot of people not as high, not that high on him. I think that has a lot to do with his last name being Sanders. I think so. I think every year we see these guys, their stock go up. You see people try to make their stock go down and whatnot, man. So the Shedeur Sanders, that's going to be interesting. For everything that I've heard, the Giants want Shedeur Sanders. The Giants, I've been hearing the Giants have been keyed in on Sanders since like December, since about the season. And I think you remember they were trying to tank for Shedeur, but they won that game against the Colts. So we're like, 50 days from the draft. A lot of reports coming out. It's going to be very interesting, man, very interesting. Combine, in terms of the combine, actually combine, Will Campbell. I think he measured in at 32 and 7/8 on the width or whatnot, or the wingspan. I don't think the Patriots gonna be picked. They're gonna be picking him at 4, unless we don't get Stanley. And I'm gonna get in here to this comment. Unless we don't get Ronnie Stanley from Baltimore, Cam Robinson, we don't get him. Who else is out there? I think Jedrick Willis from the Browns is out. There's a lot of guys out there. So I don't think Will Campbell is going to be an option. I do not think Will Campbell is going to be an option for the Patriots. I don't think so. Nope. I don't see it. I think if you have too much to lose or whatnot, and give me 1 second. Yeah, I do not believe that Will Campbell is going to be an option. I don't believe that. I don't think he's going to be an option there at 4. I think maybe in a trade back scenario, you trade back, you probably can get Will Campbell, but not there at 4. I've been hearing the kid from Missouri, somebody helped me, I was like Membu or Miambu, something like that. He might be an option there, but he had a pretty good combine. I'm starting to hear Shamar Stewart. I mean, it's a lot of guys. But Abdul Carter. He won't. I don't think he'll be there at 4. I think he's going to end up going to the Titans. It's looking like the Titans are all in on Abdul Carter. It's early. We still got about 3 months. I'm not 3 months, but tripping. We 50 days out, so we got 6 weeks, 6 or 7 weeks. The Titans are already meeting with Carter. I think Shador probably going to Tennessee this week. Travis Hunter. The top Cam Ward, the top prospect will probably be flying in for top 30 visits already get with the Titans this week. So they're getting the ball rolling. Tennessee got to find out what they're going to do. After Tennessee, then you got the Browns. And I've heard the Browns are interested in any of the top quarterbacks. Whether that's Shador or Cam Ward, whoever falls in, the Browns will be good taking that quarterback. I was thinking the Browns will probably go Abdul Carter because you got the Myles Garrett information, the Myles Garrett trade rumors that are out there. So I was thinking maybe the Browns will end up going and trying to replace Myles Garrett. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. It does not look like that's going to happen. Yeah, it does not look like that's going to happen with the Browns and whatnot. So it's going to be interesting what happened at the top of the draft. It's going to be, I think, everything, all bets are off right now. Like, it's a lot of things that can happen. It's a lot. Nobody knows anything right now. Been good just working same old thing. Okay, keep doing your thing, Jamari. Do what Carolina did for Bryce and overpay some linemen. Yeah, Carolina, a good point. That's a good point. Last year, the Panthers overpaid. They solved the interior of the offensive line. That offensive line played pretty good last year. I know Bryce Young got benched at the beginning of the season, but the offensive line for the Panthers played pretty good for the most part last year. They had some other issues going on. They drafted Xavier Lee. So you got to watch that, man. Who knows what can happen? You get the offensive line. I think what Vrabel wants to do, he wants to build this thing from the inside. So get your interior offensive line, get the trenches right. That's why you've been hearing the Patriots interested in a lot of defensive linemen, offensive linemen, and whatnot. So I think we got to build it from the inside out, and then you get your weapons last. Now, I might as well go ahead and get into it now. If Travis Hunter is available there at 4, which is 50-50 right now, depending on what the Giants do at quarterback or whatnot in the free agency next week and for the draft, Travis Hunter might be available at 4. At 4, you got to go best player available. Best player available. You need another corner, and you definitely need a wide receiver. So Travis Hunter's going to sign 2 positions for you. He's going to sign 2 of your biggest needs. Also, Deebo Samuel got traded to Washington. You're starting to see a lot of movement right now. So he's going to sign. Travis Hunter's going to sign. He's a blue chip talent player, and you have not had that. You have not had a blue chip talent in forever, and this is what you need. You hope Drake May is that. You hope Christian Gonzalez is that, and then you also will have Travis Hunter. If Travis Hunter is there, you got to run it. You got to run up there. You got to run it up to the podium and take him. You have to. I don't see how you cannot pass on Hunter and go Will Campbell or go for a need you can't. You don't force the pick. You cannot force the pick right there, man. So Hunter's stock is so. I heard he interviewed pretty good at the combine. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens there. It's interesting, man. I can't wait. I'm like a kid on Christmas Day waiting for this daggone free agency stuff because a lot of deals going to come out Monday. A lot of these deals are going to come out Monday. You're going to hear breaking news because right now. They're probably working on a framework of these deals right now. Between that, they started last week at the combine. They kind of get the groundwork done with these deals, and then boom, they start announcing them. So you're gonna hear Adam Schefter. Make sure you got your Twitter notifications on. Adam Schefter, breaking news: the Patriots signed so and so, or the coach signed so and so. Like these things already be done. They're just not announced. They're not gonna be announced till about Monday around lunchtime. But they already be done. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what happens, man. I'm hyped up. I can't wait because last year we had some money to spend, but we didn't use it right. So we pushed most of that over to this year. Now the interesting thing about about free agency is you got the franchise tag. A lot of guys end up getting tagged. They end up getting tagged, so they never make it to the market. They never end up making to the market. As you seen, T. Higgins got tagged. I think a lineman from the Rounds got tagged. The Chiefs tagged Trey Smith. A lot of these guys never make it to the market. They don't never make it there. So I mean, we're gonna have to. What you're gonna have to do is, well, the deadline was yesterday, and a lot of guys did not get tagged. So those guys are probably still discussing terms with their team. They're discussing deals with the team and whatnot. They can go ahead and sign those guys, but they can't sign with another team until Monday. They cannot reach an agreement with another team till Monday. So that's why Monday, around about 12 Eastern, you can start hearing these breaking news, all these stories coming out. Like these next, what's the day? Third day's Wednesday, 31st. The weekend's gonna be crazy. You might even get some deals. Some deals will probably get agreed to this weekend, but won't be announced till Monday. That's normally how it's going to go. They're going to get agreed to the weekend, but not going to be announced till Monday. And then next Wednesday around this time is when everything is officially official. You can put pen to paper. All the agreements that come together this weekend and Monday, those are verbal agreements. Nothing is official until next Wednesday. So we are weak, man. It seems like these week right here has really started to go by slow because these are the upcoming days until free agency begins. So it's like it's this time right here is going by very slow, going by very slow. So it's what they call it, free agency frenzy. Look at Philadelphia; they make a move. They just signed Saquon Barkley, gave him a 2-year extension, gave some more money. I think Philly they preparing for a big move. That Philly gonna make a big move. They might try to get Myles Garrett from Cleveland. Um, I'm about to get into the big news today. DK Metcalf and all these freaking receivers. Oh man, it's a lot. You got the Eagles. They resigned Zach Bond. I'm hoping Ronnie Staley. I'm hoping we can get Ronnie Staley because if we can get Ronnie Staley, your left tackle is fixed. You're good. Ronnie Staley's 31 years old. That's not old, but it's not young. So he's right there in the middle. He can be your tackle for the foreseeable future. Get him a bag. He did not agree. He didn't get tagged yesterday by Baltimore. And even if they re-sign Staley, then you can go get McCarr, another good player for the Baltimore Ravens offense. Yeah, Fats and Travis there, you take him, of course. So it's crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy, man. Crazy next week. I cannot wait. So, like I said, if the Ravens do re-sign Ronnie Staley, then boom, go get McCarry. They get McCarry, then you got Staley. We can offer anybody the most money. If it's all about money, we got it. If they just want the money, New England's gonna be the place for these guys. Now it might not be a nice destination, but it's tough getting some of these players now because who wants to go to New England? So like Buffalo, playing in the cold. You're not a good team. You've been a top 5 pick team in the draft. You won a total of 8 games the past couple of years. You're really not a good team. Nobody wants to come out there and be cold and lose too. But you throw them an extra bag, they're gonna come. If you throw these teams a bag, they are gonna. If you throw these players a bag, they are gonna come. I know next year a lot of people like to say, "Well, Calvin Ridley didn't want to come." Well, that was a different situation. I think Tennessee had the most money last year, and they offered him a little more than what we did. Tennessee gave him a bag. Now we offered him a lot too, but Tennessee gave him, I think, a couple more. And plus, he's from that. No, not from Tennessee, but he wanted to stay down south. Something about his girlfriend or something like that. That he told Robert Kraft or what Robert Kraft reported. Brendan Ayuk didn't want to come. You didn't have a quarterback, rookie head coach. It was too much uncertainty at the quarterback position, so that's why he didn't want to come or whatnot. So you lost out on Brendan Ayuk. You lost out on Calvin Ridley. DK Metcalf. Might as well get into it now. And he came. I know he came on a podcast about a month or so ago, saying he would never. He can't see himself living in Massachusetts. Well, you give him a bag, he might come. If you give DK Metcalf a bag, he might actually come. You might got to give him 35, 36, make him the highest paid wide receiver in the league. You might got to do that. That's what you got to pay the suck tax now. In order for these guys to come, you're going to have to pay that. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay them that, or they're not gonna come. Nobody, Brady and Belichick's not working through that doing anymore. You're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to overpay to get these guys to come. That's just the reality of the situation. You're gonna have to do it. Now the thing is gonna have to come is, do they take it? If you offer DK Metcalf 35, 36, 37 million, maybe even 38 million, does he take that? Does he want to come? Does he come then? Because it's a good chance he probably still not going to come. It's a good chance he probably still won't come. I mean, we seen that last year with Brent Ayuk. He didn't want to come, and you offered him the most money. You offered Brent Ayuk a lot of money last year. In trade, you had trade access to give San Francisco. Rumor has it you had a deal in place for Brent Ayuk. Bag was there. He just didn't want to come. So my gut feeling on DK Metcalf, he's probably not going to come to New England. You're gonna have to be a massive overpay. And then are you giving all that for somebody that doesn't want to be with you? Is he gonna be focused? Is he gonna be locked in? Is he just there for the money? You gotta look at all that stuff, man. So I don't know if I would give him, I would give him a little bit, but I'm like, he already don't want to come. So you're gonna have to make him come to your team. So I want somebody that's gonna want to be there. Now, if he's interested in coming there, for all means, go get him. Try to trade for him. But the Patriots should be on the phone with the Seattle Seahawks right now, and it was rumored that they were kicking the tires, or they talked to Seattle during the combine about a trade for DK Metcalf. Let's see what happens. Instantly day one, he's going to be your number one receiver. He's your best wide receiver, your biggest wide receiver. You probably going to I would give up the second. I'll give him a second and a fourth. I might even do a second and a first in first of next year's draft. Because you still got to pay him. You got to think about that. Don't forget that he still wants to get paid. We can pay him, and we got the assets to give up. I'm not giving him that first. I'm not giving our first round pick this year. I'm not giving up number 4 overall. But could you imagine we get DK Metcalf? You draft Travis Hunter at 4. All of a sudden, you sign Ronnie Staley in free agency, hopefully, or a left tackle. You address some other needs. You trade it for DK Metcalf. Now at 4, you can take best player on the board. The best player available on the board. 9 times 10 probably going to be Travis Hunter. You get Travis Hunter, you got DK Metcalf, Travis Hunter, Pop Douglas, Kayshon Boutte. Like, somebody's going to be the odd man. Now, you still got the 2 rookies from last year, Jalen Pope, Javon Baker. Now, you're probably going to lose 2 wide receivers, but they haven't done much for you anyway. DK Metcalf, your top 3 wide receivers are going to be DK Metcalf, Travis Hunter, and Pop Douglas. That's probably if Travis Hunter commits to playing wide receiver full time, and if he is what we think he's going to be at wide receiver, we know what DK Metcalf is. You got Pop Douglas as now your 3rd or 4th option. Probably keep poking Baker. You probably got a top 10 wide receiver core in the league. You probably got a top 10 wide receiver core in the freaking league. You have transformed your wide receiver core in 1 year. The offense is stacked. Mondre Stevenson in the backfield. Drake May at quarterback. You got the tight end and Hunter Henry. Maybe you bring back Austin Hooper. Your wide receivers in your 3 wide receiver sets with Josh McDaniels being the OC. Know he know how to run the offense. DK Metcalf at X. Travis Hunter probably Z. Pop Douglas in the slot. That offense is going to be nice. It's going to be crazy. You rebuilt your offensive line. You added some pieces to the offensive line. You rebuilt your wide receiver room from at the top. It's all on Drake May now. Like, you have really totally committed to your future. You've transformed this team. Like, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Now, will that happen? Who knows? Probably not. But look at other wide receivers on the market. You got Chris Godwin's out there on the market. T. Higgins possibly. If they don't, the Bengals are trying to make some moves or whatnot, so they're trying to get in the count so they can re-sign so they can sign Chase and Higgins, or maybe Hendrickson too. Chris Godwin, I think, is the most realistic one to happen. Be Chris Godwin. Yeah, I think Chris Godwin. I think we can easily get Chris. I think we can get Chris Godwin. Give me 1 second. I mean, then you look at if you look at the offense, like this whole offseason so far, we have new wide receivers, new coaches, person that the front office is going to be different. Like this whole team has been really been transformed. Me personally, look at that. And then other wide receivers in the market. Devontae Adams got cut by the Jets. He's out there. I don't know if he'll come to the Patriots though. I just don't know if he'll go back to being in the cold. He just left from New York. That situation was a disaster. He did put up some good numbers with the Jets. I don't think he would come to. I think he's going to go to the West Coast. Um, Christian Kirk just got cut. You got Tyler Lockett just got cut. Like, there's a lot of guys out there. And you already had names on the market: Amari Cooper, Stephon Diggs. They're older, but they still are better than anything you have. I think the reports were that we won't be interested, like I think they said they weren't interested in Cooper or Stephon Diggs or something like that. Adams, I throw it back to Devontae Adams. He's 32 years old. They want him to be your best wide receiver. I would give him a bag. I would give Devontae Adams a bag today. I pay him like right away, like right now. If he'd come, but I doubt he'd come to you. I doubt he would, man. He probably wants to get a ring. He probably wants to go with Aaron Rodgers and go to the West Coast. But shoot, you offer him a lot of money, I think he will come. I think Adams will come then. You offer him a lot of money, he's probably going to come. You offer Devontae Adams money, he's going to come. So you got Adams is out there, Cooper, Stephon Diggs. They said they're interested in Christian Kirk. I wouldn't mind Christian Kirk. I will not mind Christian Kirk. I will not mind it. I think Christian Kirk would be solid. He's not going to be the answer, the fixture for your team. But I think Christian Kirk, if you add Kirk, you're doing something. I'm gonna say you're cooking with gas, but I think you're doing something. You add Christian Kirk. You add Christian Kirk, I feel like you're moving in the right direction. Now go out and add a top end wide receiver. Still go try to get DK Metcalf, trade for him, or Travis Hunter in the draft. Christian Kirk could be a nice side. He's better than anything you got. He'd be your best wide receiver by far. But you get Christian Kirk, I think I'll be happy with it. I won't be satisfied, but I'll be happy with that. It's better than anything you have. It's much better than anything that you have. You could do a whole lot better. You could do a whole lot worse than like a Christian Kirk. So he got released by the Jags. I think he's been there for a couple years, put up some solid numbers for the most part. I just think they probably had to get up on the cap. They parted ways with him. Christian Kirk is solid. He can play in the slot. He can play outside. So what is that, 27, 28? So he's not old. He was drafted by the Cardinals, then went to the Jags for a couple of years, got a big payday by the Jags. I think he played pretty good with Jags for the couple of years he was there. He was solid for the Jaguars. He was solid. I'm not gonna say I don't know if he lived to the contract, but he's pretty solid. They cut him, so they saved some. They saved a little bit of money by cutting him. So let's see what happens there. If we can get a Christian Kirk, I'll be ecstatic with that. I can definitely see that move being made. Chris Godwin. Interesting note about Chris Godwin. He's coming off an injury. He's had some injuries in his career. I think he tore his ACL or he did something. I can't think of the injury he just had. No, I think he dislocated knee or something. It was a lower leg injury for Chris Godwin. So he comes with an injury risk. He has been banged up in his career. He's missed a few games. He's missed some time via injury, but instantly he gives you some juice. If he's healthy, if everything clears out, if he's healthy, on day one, your best wide receiver. And I think he's realistic because I was thinking about it earlier. He's already won a ring. He won it with Tom Brady a few years ago. He's been paid. He's lived in Florida. So he's already experienced a nice life in Florida, the Sunshine State in Tampa Bay. He's got paid. He's won a Super Bowl. So he's already done all that. And what is he, 28, 29? I think I think we can get Chris Godwin. And I think he's from Pennsylvania. He went to Penn State. So he's been in the cold or whatnot. But he's been in Tampa his whole career. So I can see Chris Godwin looking at like, okay, I don't want my ring with Tampa a couple years ago with Tom or whatnot. I've stayed in Florida. I love the weather, and I've got paid. He's got a couple contracts from Tampa Bay, so he's done got paid. He's won. He's enjoyed the weather. I think he would come to New England and give him a bag. Chris Godwin is a player you could get. I can see us getting Chris Godwin, and I would still take Travis Hunter or another receiver in the draft if Hunter's there, preferably Hunter. So T. Higgins. That situation get kind of sticky. I don't know what's going to happen with that one. It looks like the Bengals are trying to shed some cap. I know Sam Hubbard. I think they cut somebody a couple of days ago. A guard, Kappa. They cut that guard, Kappa. I think Sam Hubbard is the left defensive end, opposite of Trey Henderson. He just retired. I think I seen they saved $9 million in cap space there. So they're making some moves. They trying to get. Chase gonna go for $40 million. His agent already came out and said that Jamar Chase gonna be the highest paid player in the league. T. Higgins wants a bag, and I don't think T. Higgins gonna take no discount. He wants a bag from Cincinnati. He wants a bag, and he's probably gonna get it. But dang, can they pay Chase, Higgins, and Hendrickson? They done paid Burrow last year, year 4. That's a lot, man. Man, your two wide receivers gonna be one of your two wide receivers and your quarterback gonna be the highest paid players on your team. That defense, what about their defense? They losing pay. They already trying to get rid of Jermaine Pratt. They're gonna trade or cut him. Gonna be a rough year for Cincinnati again on defense, and they better do a good job drafting. They better do a tremendous job at drafting because they get rid of a lot. The past couple of years, they got rid of Jesse Bates. I think they lost Geno Stone. What's the other safety that they had? I can't think of the other safety they had, but they've gotten rid of Von Bell. They got rid of Von Bell. They've lost a lot the past couple of years. I think they just cut Mike Hilton. They doing some things where they probably didn't cut them, but they not re-signing. They doing some things to get up on the count to appease Joe Burrow, which I don't think that's wrong because that's your franchise. That's your leader. That's your quarterback. That's basically your franchise right there. So you got to want to make Joe happy. But, man, I don't see how they're going to be able to get T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. I don't see how they're going to be able to fit all those guys. I don't see how it's going to work. Chase takes $40 million. He's going to take 40. Higgins probably going to get 35, 36, baby, for T. T going to want to get paid. I don't see how they're going to do it, but it's going to be interesting. They tagged them, so obviously they want to keep the lines of communication open. But, I don't know. I'm going to be interested. Bengals are the team that I'm going to be watching. The Cincinnati Bengals are the team I'm going to be watching, man. It's crazy. Going to be crazy. Moving on to the draft. Oh, this draft is going to be interesting, man. Like I talked about at the top of the show, and if y'all just check in, make sure y'all hit that like button, give me a thumbs up on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. I'm on YouTube right now. Hit the subscribe button and hit that. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share the content, leave a comment as well, man. Jamar, appreciate your comment. The draft right now, if it ends today, if the draft was today, and it's not today, but if the draft was today, if the draft was today, I would go. I think it's going to be Cam Ward. No. Abdul Carter. The Tennessee, everything I've heard is they want Abdul Carter. Cam Ward to Cleveland. Shador goes 3 to the Giants. Patriots fall in their lap. Going to be, I think Travis Hunter falls in their lap at 4. That's what I think today. Things can change. Things can change. But right now, I see Abdul Carter, Cam Ward at 2, Travis Hunter, Shador Sanders 3, and then Travis Hunter at 4. That's what I see right now as we speak today. Like I said, a lot of things can change. A lot of things can change. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. It's gonna be very interesting to see what happens. I don't. If I'm the Titans, I would go quarterback. If Cam Ward was the guy, I would go. I would go quarterback from the Titans. And I'm surprised that they're not going to go quarterback. Yeah, very surprised that the Titans are not going to go quarterback. Very surprised. Hey, what's going on, bro?
What up? What up?
Yeah, I just recap, did a combine recap. We can get back to free agency for a few. Who's your combine standouts?
Uh, I like the edge. Shamar Stewart, his RAS score was like crazy. Athletic edge rusher. He had like I know that he was getting Myles Garrett comparisons just based off the combine though,
Yeah,
not no tape. I like Jaden Higgins, same size as Ted McMillan.
I
Uh,
love Jaden. I love Higgins, man. He nice, underrated. They're not talking about those Iowa State wide receivers.
his draft stock went up. Bigger wingspan than Ted, bigger hands than Ted, and he ran a 4.47 faster than AJ Brown.
Noel nice too.
Noel had a Noel had a great combine too.
Yeah, I think what we talking about Restrepo.
Restrepo, dang, I ain't really hear too much. You heard about him at the combine?
They say he was solid. I know I heard about Mason here, Mason Taylor, the tight end for LSU. I like him. He reminds me of Hunter Henry a little bit.
Man, my boy said the same thing. I was because he keeps saying like, let's draft Mason Taylor, and then he sent something from him from the combine. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, I might got to check out the tape. He said he reminds me of Hunter Henry.
He
Like,
does, bro. He's built like he reminds me of Hunter Henry. He
I was
might
like,
be he might be gone by the second round though. His stock is going up. He nice. I like him, the vet. I like the kid Nesbitt that played with Drake May. He's nice too.
oh yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
we can get him like late day two though.
Man, have you been seeing Tech draft stock though lately?
It's been going down.
Man, they want to run. What they tell you?
Man, and I think that's really gonna hurt him because I think before that, I think it was like a top 10 pick. He's probably
Definitely.
be a top 10 pick.
Man,
Now he's falling down. I think I seen a mock draft today, so he might be going to Dallas. Dallas might get him.
man, I seen Tech falling out the top 20.
Could you imagine Tech McMillan with CD Lamb? That's the perfect fit too.
That would be the perfect
He
fit.
could be their true X. Oh God, he'd be nice there in Dallas.
You got your jump ball receiver on the outside. Let Lamb freeway move slide.
Yeah.
Man, dang, that would be
I
crazy.
heard Dallas probably won't Ashton Genty though.
Nah, he ain't going past the Bears now.
You don't think so?
Bears don't. You seen what they doing to that offensive line?
Yeah. Where the Bears picking at what? Nine? Is it 9?
10, perfect
10?
range.
I think Dallas picking where 12 or something.
Right.
He
Man,
might be gone.
he's gone. He's definitely
But
gone.
don't they got DeAndre? Do they? What's their top need though? Is it back?
That line, that offensive line.
But see, if they solve that now, they can go best play on the board.
They
Cause
going Gen-
they defense straight.
they going Genty, man. Ben Johnson want his Jameer Gibbs.
Whoo, God, bro, Caleb Williams, Ashton Genty, DJ Moore, Roma Dunze,
Bro,
Cole Komet.
man.
Oh, they probably can find a little number 3 wide receiver somewhere.
They don't need
Who
no
cares?
number
Who
three,
cares
man.
who the number? Who really gonna get man? Oh man.
Tyler, hey, how about Tyler Lockett?
Oh yeah, I can see Lockett. I can see Lockett going there. I heard he might go to the Raiders though.
I seen Pete Carroll. Yep,
I think Russell Wilson going to the Raiders. This is why I think how the quarterback's gonna fall. I think Sam Darnold goes back to Minnesota.
I
I
seen.
think Daniel Jones goes to the Colts. Justin Fields Steelers. Joe Flacco probably go back to Cleveland or something like that.
Stop you right there. I like that Daniel Jones to the Colts though,
I
man.
heard that one. I like that one too. That's a perfect fit for him.
To go in that quarterback battle with Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, compete with Anthony Richardson. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. I ain't never.
It's one Justin Fields back to Pittsburgh. Russell Wilson, I think he goes to the Raiders
I,
with Pete Carroll. They get the band back
I
together.
never thought about that. I see that.
And listen, I'm hoping Sam Darnold does not. I don't. Do you think Sam Darnold go to the Giants? You think the Giants will sign him?
I don't think he would go back to New York City. Like if
Yeah, me
he
too.
go
Me
for
too.
a fact though, and it's Sam Darnold, you know he's gonna take it. I seen that the Vikings still trying to get him back.
I hope. So listen, if they do, then Aaron Rodgers probably goes to the Giants or Tennessee.
Aaron Rodgers is a lock to the Giants, man.
You think so?
That's a lock.
So let me ask you this then, D. If he does go back to the Giants, what do New York do at 3? Do they still try to get up to 1? Or do they stay at 3, probably get Shador, maybe they get Travis Hunter?
Man, I've been hearing like they want to do like what we was planning to do this year with Drake May. They want to sign Aaron Rodgers and still take a quarterback. Now I don't know where at though. Like
No.
they want to sign a quarterback and still draft that quarterback to learn under Aaron Rodgers. But the way they saying the Giants is already calling up for number one tells me
That makes you think they really want to get a
they
quarterback. Yeah.
won't Cam Ward. They won't
But
Cam
I
Ward.
thought they wanted Shador because I
I
heard they
thought
wanted
that too.
Shador way back before the season ended.
In November, the GM was going to Colorado practices. Man, Shador, I don't
But
know what
I don't think you have to trade up for Shador. I think
you
you can stay
don't.
at 3.
You straighten up for Cam Ward, bro. They want Cam Ward.
But see, the Titans gonna play that game with them and say, hey, they're gonna call them and say, hey, so the Raiders are calling us, they want this pick. We'll give it to you because we'll trade back. So I like this time of the year because it's the game that they're gonna play. And Tennessee, I'm shocked that they're gonna stay with Will Levis. I'm shocked. Like, I guess they don't like this quarterback class. Now it's not official yet. So we don't know yet. We still got a whole month and a half. We don't know yet. If I'm Tennessee, I would get Cam Ward. Go get the quarterback.
And
I
pick
think if they get Cam Ward, I think the Browns would go Shador. The Giants they would take Travis Hunter. They're not gonna take Carter because they already got a pass rusher. And then we'll get Carter at 4. I want Travis Hunter, but I mean, how you feel about it, man?
man, look, this I hope I think Tennessee going like Sam Darnold is between Tennessee and the Vikings. That's what
I
I
heard
think.
Tennessee.
I don't.
I heard Tennessee don't. They're not getting Darnold.
Oh, you heard that? Okay.
Too
Well,
much money.
too much money. Okay, then what, bro? No way they stick with Will Levis. I
They
see.
probably can get one in the second round though, because
I
they got a new GM, and when you bring in a new GM, man, they like to build it their way or whatnot. So they probably don't want to. They will probably wait till next year. But my thing is, if let's just say you do sign a Sam Darnold or you do sign an Aaron Rodgers, you win 8 or 9 games, you're not going to be able to really get a quarterback next year.
I at the end of the day, bro, I think Tennessee might go Cam Ward. They seeing how Cam Ward is getting this buzz right now, bro. And like I'm starting to look at it like Cam Ward is gonna be good. Like his play style, bro, like it fits what these top three quarterbacks last year had. Like Drake May, the off platform stuff, the escapability, the throw off, like all this stuff. That's why I think Shador's like draft stock is tanking. He's not athletic. Like, and I hate
What is we already know Cleveland's going quarterback at 2. So there's 2 quarterbacks. So it'd be Cam Ward and Shador. Do the Giants go Abdul Carter or Travis Hunter?
so say this. I think Tennessee I think Tennessee might trade back with the Giants if the Giants tell them what they trading up
Yeah,
for.
because they could trade back and still get Carter.
in it, I feel like if Tennessee feel good about Travis Hunter or either Carter like equally, but I heard they prefers Carter over Hunter.
Carter. Yeah, I heard Carter because it's a premium, like it's a pass rusher. So I feel like they feel better probably find somebody to get after the quarterback than find somebody to catch it. You know what I mean? They just feel that pass rusher is more premium than a pass receiver that probably relies more on the quarterback being good, and then on defense it relies more on somebody throwing you the ball or whatnot, or you getting a pick. I think Carter would fit in nice, and then they already got Landry. They might be releasing Harold Landry or trading him.
What you think about Harold Landry?
I like Landry. I was actually about to get into. I like Harold Landry for one. He played up under Vrabel. He's familiar with Vrabel and Williams and whatnot. He would fit us nicely.
Nice.
He's not. Oh, I think he's 29. I think 28, 29. So he'd be a good piece for us on the edge. And I would love that'd be a nice fit for us. Nice one. I wouldn't give him no more to about a fourth round pick, probably fourth, fifth, something like that.
Correct.
But they probably gonna cut him though, so you probably can get him for nothing.
One more thing on this draft. We need to hope the Giants trade up. Cause according to
Trade up.
yeah, we need to hope that like that's the case. Cause if the Giants trade up, I feel like two quarterbacks goes in the top three. Cause
Yeah, Cam Ward. Yeah,
according to Adam, the Browns gotta draft a quarterback. Like they that's what they need to do with all this cap space issue. They
but even if the Giants don't trade up and the Titans, if all the reports are true, they just take Abdul Carter at one. It could happen because the Jaguars a couple years ago they took a defensive player at one, Trevon Walker.
man,
So
I just feel like I just feel like if it's a scenario where Tennessee stay at one, take Abdul Carter.
okay,
The
Browns going. You
Browns
know, Browns will
definitely
probably go Cam Ward.
they going Cam Ward, and what people been
Giants going
saying
Shador.
like no, what people been saying like Giants prefers Cam like it's starting to come out like the Giants prefers Cam Ward. I feel like the Browns don't care which one. Like I feel like they just want a
But see,
quarterback.
what's going to happen is the Giants. These bro, we got three quarterback teams ahead of us, right?
Yeah,
Two quarterback. What are the chances two of those teams going to pass on a quarterback? They're not that high. So you
yeah,
got
they
three quarterback. Yeah, you got three quarterback teams up there. If Tennessee takes Carter, Cam Ward goes to Cleveland. The Giants, they're gonna get rich. They're gonna get desperate. They're gonna because they are. Look, you see how desperate they was. They going after Rodgers. They try to get Stafford. They're gonna take Shador. And then I think, and then listen, the tricky part is Shador Sanders haven't even had his pro day yet, haven't even had a top 30 visit yet.
that,
So all these reports are coming out now, take with a grain of salt. But let now listen. If we're sitting here by another, like by the end in the next few weeks, if we're sitting here at the pro days, Shador, he's already visiting Cleveland, Tennessee. If we're sitting here at the pro days and after the top 30 visit proper workouts, and the smoke is still out here on Shador, then it's time to panic. But I think it's going to be Abdul Carter one, Cam Ward two to the Browns, and then three, Shador Sanders go to the Giants because the Giants are going to have to take a quarterback. They're going to have to. They're not going to take. I don't think the Giants are going to take Travis Hunter. I don't think so. I think Hunter's going to be there at fourth.
man, that would be a blessing. That would be a blessing. Like I know I was preaching Abdul Carter over Hunter, man, but man, my mind keep fucking
What
changing.
you think the worst case scenario going to happen? I mean, what's the worst case scenario?
Worst case scenario, we end up with Mason Graham.
Oh boy. But I don't
Wow,
see
boy.
that. I don't. But the only way that would happen is
Oh,
if the Giants sign Sam Darnold. I know we said we don't think he go back to New York, but if they sign Darnold, I don't think they would take Shador because you already commit a long term to Darnold, right?
let me throw some crazy things in here. Say uh Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter off the board. Shador Sanders on the board at four. We got the Raiders calling up, the Jets calling up, and the Saints calling up. Whoever offers
I
the
take the best offer because all them in the
yeah,
top
you
10,
take.
right?
So say if the Jets offer the best, you know, the best, or the Saints. Say the Saints offer the best. They throw you Chris Olave and like
Nope,
a
I don't want Olave. Nope.
No, listen. Let's not
Okay.
be it. They throw you Chris Olave in a second round pick or a third round. Which one you think they'll throw a second round pick?
So I trade back the Saints picking at 9. What Saints picking at?
The nine. So you gotta get that second round pick, right?
Okay, so I go back to 9, right?
Right,
I get a Lave and I get a second rounder for 20 for this draft.
right.
Lave.
And look, I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do to make this draft like you're gonna come away with the perfect off season. Okay, we accept that. We accept that we're on the clock at
Okay,
9.
I'll take that.
Okay, we accept that we're on the clock at 9. What's Josh McDaniels like? What Josh McDaniels known for? The two tight end. You draft Tyler Warren.
Okay.
You draft Tyler Warren. You trade up from
Because
you
now you
trade
got two second rounders now.
right. You trade one of your
Oh,
second round picks and pair them with one of them third round picks back up to 24 where the
to
Vikings
get
pick
who?
you can get uh
Golden?
see nah
Or
Golden not going
what if Ted's still available though?
Ted
I he'll
still
be gone by then though. He'll be gone.
his be gone and Golden gonna be gone after running at 4.340.
Who's the other? Oh no.
No, I won't even
Luther Burden will still be there.
I won't entertain a receiver because look, you gonna have two pass catchers already. You gotta get that old tackle. Say if we don't sign Runner Stanley, you get
What if we
Ursu.
sign Cam Robinson?
Oh yeah, I'm not wearing okay. Dang, so at 24 you got Cam Robinson.
Bro,
I
I'm trading back up. If we sign Cam Robinson next week, around this time next week, we're gonna have a lot better answers.
right,
So we sign Cam Robinson. We and you said we take that Saints deal, we go back to 9, we get Tyler Warren, and
right,
then we pair one of those seconds with a third, you said,
right.
and move back up for Matthew Golden or Luther Burden.
Oh, so you want three pass catchers after
Yes. Oh dang! Oh my fault. I'm forgetting about Olave. My fault. I forgot. We got Olave. Yeah.
right.
So you right. Yeah, you right. I'll probably try to get back up for a tackle. Maybe Josh Simmons or something like that. If
That's
he's
what I'm
still there.
saying.
Yeah,
You
my fault.
trade,
I forgot Olave was part of the damn deal. I
you
forgot
trade
all
back
about that.
up for
Yeah.
a tackle or best player available on the board. Put it like
So
that.
how your depth chart? How's your offense looking? Your depth
So
chart after
right
all
now,
this?
it's looking. You got the two tight end look. You got that Tyler Warren that can do the do it all tight end. Like that's the do it all. Like try like based like how Brock Bowers being used, but he a little bit under Brock Bowers.
So
But
you got Warren, you got Hunter Henry, you still got
yeah,
Jaheim Bell, whatever he can be.
right. So Jaheim Bell probably going. Well, he a third tight end because Austin Hooper gonna be
He can
going.
be like a little hybrid, like a yeah.
Right. So so your offense looking like right now. You got You got Tyler Warren and Hunter Henry, both two tight ends. Look, 12 personnel, right?
Yeah. So time out. We didn't sign no wide receiver in free agency, right?
We didn't make that splash. We probably signed
Okay.
something like Darius Slayton or somebody.
Well, he
We didn't,
gonna he could come in a big contract. I
right,
heard
right. So, oh yeah, I heard that since he.
he
So,
ain't. I'm good on all that.
so we got Cam Robinson left tackle, left guard. We got that. I forgot the guard name from the Ravens.
McCory.
We got McCarry at left guard. We got
Okay.
David Andrews at center. You got
When you
a Wayne at right guard, and you got that
Caden
offensive.
Wallace.
No, you got
No. Oh, Simmons.
yeah, you got him or Ursary at right tackle for
So
right
hold
now.
on. Time out. Is Simmons a left tackle or right tackle?
Both of them left tackles,
Okay.
but it's not easy to go from left to right.
Man, I don't want to do that thing we've been doing. We did all year. We got a left tackle, a right tackle. I ain't trying to play musical chairs no more, man. Like,
So,
that was a disaster, bro.
but I feel like
I give Caden Wallace the shot, and I give Caden Wallace a shot because listen, worst case scenario, we need is a right tackle. As long as you got one tackle, you can kind of help this right tackle over here. You can kind
so
of, you know what I mean. So your offensive line looking like Stanley, Robinson, McCory, Andrews if he's healthy, Owenu, and Caden Wallace. That's light years better than what you had this past year.
right. And
So, and your wide receivers are who's your ex wide receiver?
okay, put it like this: if you wanted Wallace to start at right tackle, we won't even draft a right tackle right there. We'll draft that running back Uh, Amari Hampton, Drake May.
in the
At
first
20.
round.
Hey, he getting first round buzz. I'm telling you, man, that might be a reach. That might be a reach. That might be a reach.
Nah,
Okay,
man, you could do better than that.
okay, yeah.
Hey,
Okay,
hey, I would go get a pass rusher. Give me James Pierce.
you right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Or either no, what's the linebacker from Alabama?
Jah-
Campbell?
Jahad Campbell.
Yeah, at that point, because hell, you are okay, you don't went offense crazy. You got Alave, you got
Tyler
what
Warren.
what's your, you got Tyler Warren. I mean, if it's a wide receiver that's still up there that you have that's high on your board, then I would do that. I would go get him. But then dang, couldn't think of it. Chris Olave do got an injury history. So I want some insurance behind him. I would go get Luther Burden.
Okay, I mean,
I
yeah.
get I get Luther because I mean I think Olave is like one hit away from being gone, bro.
You
Like
tr-
seriously, bro. I think he's so that's why the Saints trying to probably going to give him away to us. So I would go, I get up. So basically, you done at wide receiver. After you get Burden, you're done. No more. Okay, you need no more receivers. You got Olave, Burden, probably gonna be your top three wide receivers.
right.
You still got Booty, Poe, Baker. Let them battle it out. Kendrick Bourne probably gone. Probably trade him. Then you got top man. Your offense, you loaded.
You
You
loaded.
loaded.
Your offense is built around
But
top.
this is what I was thinking. Let's just say, cause listen, I'm glad you're here now. We're not going to keep swinging and missing on these wide receivers, right?
We're not. We're not.
People not gonna get this. Somebody gonna take that money.
I get.
Somebody gonna take that money, bro. Like I know Calvin really didn't want it. Brennan, you didn't want it. They say DK, bro. Somebody gonna want that. Come on, bro. We got somebody. At
Man,
some point. It's kind. At some point, we got it. We gonna get somebody. You know that, right? We're gonna get. I don't know. I don't know who it's gonna be. My gut feeling telling me something big gonna happen. I can see us getting Chris Godwin. I can see us signing Chris Godwin. I'm gonna tell you why. He got a ring. He's already got a couple big contracts from Tampa Bay, and he's already lived in Florida for a lot of years, so he's enjoyed the nice weather. He's from Pennsylvania. He played at Penn State. So if we throw him a bat and he's coming off an injury, now you probably gonna have to pay him. And I think you can get Chris Godwin for a good number, a 3 or 4 year deal or whatnot. Like I said, he didn't enjoy winning in Tampa Bay. He don't want. He got him a ring with Tom. He got plenty of money, and he done lived in Florida, so he enjoyed the nice weather. So it's different than you getting somebody like, for example, Brennan Ayuk didn't want to come because he was used to San Francisco, that nice weather. Calvin Ridley, he was used to Florida, that nice weather. DK Metcalf, now Seattle ain't no better weather-wise than New England. I don't know why he came out and said that. But like I heard earlier, people can say that on a podcast, but if I say, hey, I give you a 5 year, 4 or 5 year deal, $38 million guaranteed, you think he gonna turn that down? If another team offering you that same deal but 32 million, you know he gonna take the best offer
yeah.
because hell, you was in Seattle, you won't win nothing there.
And then according to Jordan Schultz, what he said, we
He said the Chargers
no, I'm talking about their report about how we've been calling around. We're
for a blockbuster.
yeah, we're being aggressive to get receiver one. And you gotta like think like you gonna Mike Vrabel gonna have a different professional approach to these free agents.
It wasn't something's going to happen, but I don't know. Something's going to break. I don't know what it's going to be.
Like imagine going in a room talking to Gerard Mayo and going in a room talking to Mike.
I can't hear you,
Imagine going in a room to talk to Gerard Mayo and him explaining the reason to sign here versus going in a room and talk to Mike Vrabel.
bro. They did not. They didn't have a well. They didn't really have a plan last year. I knew when he said burning cash, it was going to be a mess. Like they didn't have a plan last year. But back on DK Metcalf, we trade for DK Metcalf. What you giving up?
For Metcalf, what I'm giving up for Metcalf,
Yeah,
I give up this pick 38. I give up a future, a 2026, probably another second round. If that what it takes, I give. the
You
2026.
ain't giving up the fourth overall pick, right?
Hell no,
Bro, I seen some people say, I was like,
man,
no.
man,
For a player that don't even want to be there,
that's a
no.
big hell no, man.
He ain't Randy Moss now. He ain't
Man,
no Randy Moss.
it's only 3 receivers in the NFL I get a fourth overall pick for.
Who's that?
You tell me them 3 receivers, and I'll tell you correct. I'm
Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. Give me 1 minute. CeeDee Lamb.
my boy. Only
Yeah,
3.
okay.
They're the only 3. Like,
How you think CeeDee Lamb would be in Josh McDaniels' offense? I think he'd be wrong.
man, Josh McDaniels will have fun with CeeDee Lamb in his offense. He can move it all around. He can be a
Justin
two-way.
Jefferson too. All of them. Because I heard DK Metcalf
Bro,
probably wouldn't fit the offense.
it's hard to imagine DK Metcalf.
But they did say that he went to like he's expanded or whatever. We'll see.
Man,
We'll see.
Devontae Adams had a career year under Josh McDaniels.
Adams is. Oh, speaking of Adams, would you sign Adams? And how much you paying him?
I'm- I mean, I won't blow the budget for him. Like, oh, we gotta throw in the highest offer for him to come here. I throw him a competitive offer. I match. Like, say if uh
Charges.
say if Rodgers signed with wherever Rodgers go, he going. So say if we trying to get him before Rodgers signed, the Chargers, throw him like give him like a look 23 mil, 2 years, and
I go. How much would you? So how
I,
much? How much a year he getting?
nah, he getting 23 mil a year for 2 years.
So 23 million a year for 2 years. So that's basically what like for a 40 something million dollar
46
contract.
mil. And
I
then
do 20. I do 27.
I wouldn't take him.
You wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it for 27.
I think Tom Curran said give him 35 million a year. I think he said 30 or 30. No, I
Tom
think he said
ain't
like a
say
two
nothing
year.
like that.
Yeah, he
Tom,
said like a 2 year like a 2 year 60 million. So 30. I'm like, whoa.
Tom, just like everybody though, man. We desperate
Bro,
for
bro, we desperate though, bro. We
yeah.
don't like we desperate. But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen though. All it's gonna take is like a part of me is like I want us to go sign somebody. But then a part of me is like, bro, if we gotta do all this for somebody that don't want to be there, just draft your own, draft and develop your own, and
That's what
then
you gotta
what?
do.
But listen though, draft and develop your own. Let's just say we draft for Travis Hunter and we draft somebody later on. I like Pat Bryant too. Let's just say we draft somebody like that. And if they play, see, it's going to take some time because if we draft Travis Hunter, we draft somebody else, and they play good with us, then people going to start wanting to come to New England. Then they're going
That's
to start wanting to
man, we
come.
got
So
we
you
gotta
got to
build.
draft and develop.
We gotta get a exciting team, bro. Like
Yeah, yeah.
that's why I hoped. That's why I hope Shador Sanders had a best pro day a quarterback ever done had. Like, cause I don't understand why Shador falling. Me personally, he's worth the top 5 pick. Like, I get that you're gonna look at last year, you're gonna look at the year before, but I'm looking at like Shador, bro. He performed well behind one of the worst offensive line in college football. Like, what's good with the he's dropping stuff? Like, I get he took a lot of sacks, but I just hope he had the best pro day a quarterback done ever had. Honestly, like we just got Cam Ward had the worst pro day ever. He's going top 2.
Oh
Like,
yeah, Cam won't be there for the Giants. And like I said, I'm kind of like you. If the Giants do trade up, if like right now I say it's 50-50, we getting Travis Hunter. I say 50-50.
it is
But
50.
if the Giants trade up, I go up to about 70-80%. We're gonna land Travis Hunter. I'm gonna tell you why. Because everything I've heard Tennessee, they want Carter. They just don't want him at one probably. So, and I think they'll take Carter over Hunter. And Hunter's gonna fall. And Vrabel like Travis Hunter. All the reports they said the Patriots are like he's the best cornerback in the draft. He's the best wide receiver in the draft. So it's just, and then the thing now, I wish, and I think about this every day. If we could have lost that daggone game, it would have made everything a lot more easier for us.
Man,
Everything easier. At
Ken,
least went to number 3.
Ken, stop bringing that up, man. Like,
Huh?
stop bringing that up, man. We don't need to. leave Gerard Mayo in the past, man.
Man, bro, it hurts, man, because we're sitting
Bro,
here praying for other teams. But the good news is it could be worse. The good news is we got three teams ahead of us that need quarterbacks. That's the
that's
good
right.
news.
Man, you making me remember, man. I remember we had that show before the last game. You was like,
Bro, we had everything locked up, bro. We were sitting
man,
here planning. Hey, look, we were sitting here planning the offseason.
we had reports coming out. Patriots got number one pick, bro. People already started saying we had number one pick before it was locked.
I knew it, bro. I knew it was too good to be true.
Yeah, Patriots got a number one pick. Got Drake made the most cap, and then possibly like we ain't know Gerard was going. You know, I'm like when Gerard got fired, that was a sign of relief. That gave me a relief though. I ain't gonna lie. It gave me a relief after. It made me,
Sucks, man. Sucks. But
yeah.
we shall see, man. We shall freaking see. Man, I just right before we get off, I'm trying to make sure. Oh, what you think gonna happen with T Higgins in Cincinnati?
I think he gonna end up getting traded.
You don't
I
think they're
think
gonna be
we,
able to pay him?
I think we gonna call him
You
before
don't think they're
the
gonna be able to, who would you rather want? T Higgins, DK Metcalf? If both of them want to come to you, who you taking? I take DK.
definitely taking DK. He got the
I think
production.
T I think T would want to come. I don't think T is like these
Yeah, I
other
don't
some.
think T gonna be like on diva stuff. Like T probably want that money. Like he
Yeah, I
want.
can see T come because somebody gonna come. Somebody gonna want that money, bro.
Hey, and before we get off, let's give some like like give
Oh
three
yeah,
predict.
what you think about Brandon Ayuk?
I'll take Brandon Ayuk. He's
He
still
coming off
young.
an injury.
I don't care. He's still young.
What you giving up? Third round pick.
Third round. I give up that Judon pick.
So what? Yeah, what you about to say now?
Let's give like three predictions. They can be three.
We're gonna be back live tomorrow. Are you busy tomorrow night?
Nah.
We back at it tomorrow, and we probably gonna do a show probably a couple times before the weekend. By during the weekend too, cause it's gonna be crazy next week. So
It's
we let me see. And if you ain't available tomorrow night, I'm gonna go live or whatnot. Uh, three predictions.
okay. Yeah, give me three off-season predictions. They can be trades, signings. Like, give me three crazy things you think like is just in your
by
gut.
next by next Wednesday around this time. These are three players my gut telling me we're gonna have. Milton Williams from the Eagles, Chavaris Ward from the 49ers, the cornerback. And if Chris Godwin don't resign with Tampa, Chris Godwin will be a Patriot.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I
And
like.
I'm gonna throw another one out there that's under the radar. I think the guy that Sherwood from the Jets, the linebacker, I can see him. I can see us getting him. Now you go ahead.
All right. I agree with Milton Williams. He on mine. I'm gonna say we're gonna been done traded for Brandon Ayuk.
You think so?
I think so. We're gonna
Man,
been
do
done.
you believe that on Twitter, man? I don't know some of these. I don't know some of
Man,
these
some of
people.
these people just want people to they they do this just in case it happened and so they can be like, oh, I told y'all. Like, I don't
But I
believe.
haven't seen it like get shot down either though.
I need Adam or somebody to say like the Patriots are talking with the 49ers. Like this
Bro,
is
my phone gonna be. I'm gonna be refreshing like heck next week, man.
what is Monday, man. Monday at 12.
Yeah,
That's
Monday round about like I said, next week around this time we'll have like it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot, man. But the biggest day gonna be Monday at 12. Cause that's
yeah,
when a lot of the framework of a lot of these deals happened last week.
right.
So they gonna they're probably putting the finishing touches on right now as we speak. And you know the weekend gonna be crazy. And then Monday, come on, these deals already be agreed on. They just announce them at one time or whatnot.
Right. Like the big signings, like the Milton Williams, you're gonna hear about on Monday.
That'll be Monday, yeah.
The Ronnie
Like Ronnie Stanley be Monday.
if Ronnie Stanley makes it, bro, who you look, if Ronnie Stanley, cause I'm still thinking he gonna get extended before Monday, before free agent he even hit.
If he do, then we just gotta go to Cam Robinson.
You right. That's a good plan B. I won't be mad at that. But you tell me if Ronnie Stanley makes it to Monday to 12 p.m. Who you
He's a
think?
Patriot.
Who
He
you
gotta
think?
be a Patriot.
Man, who you think prior to one? Ronnie Stanley or Milton Williams?
Stanley.
You calling Stanley first. You
Stanley.
want to jam that left tackle spot.
Because this is a good defensive line draft. Maybe you might say, cause listen, a couple years ago, I didn't think they were going to sign Hunter Henry and John Smith. I didn't think they'd be able to do that.
Man, I feel like it's going to be that type of all season where we just
Yeah,
keep.
because listen, we got enough money to sign at least probably 4 big players, probably
That's
probably
what
4.
I'm
Because
saying.
that year we got, I'm see, we got Henry, I think Henry, Judon, John Smith, Kendrick Bourne, and the Bourne and Aguilar want big deals, but the Henry,
That was
John,
complimentary. Like
yeah,
we made it to the playoffs that year.
one sleeper, Javon Holland. I love him.
Man, I love him too, bro. Like, dog, like, and then keep in mind, all them signings was on the same day. Them weren't like next day, like Judon. All them was coming back to
Yeah,
back.
because I remember waking up and seeing it. It was crazy, man.
Yeah,
No, the Judon was on two. Was the next day, right? Want the same day that it broke.
I think Henry and John New was the same day, right?
Nah, yeah. Henry and John were the same day. Yeah, they were. Cause first we got Henry, then a little while later they said we got John. Like, dang.
I was like, damn, they ain't bullshitting around. They want that 2 tight ends, man. But
And then you
I
remember a
hope,
couple years back, we got Gasecki, Juju Smith. So yeah, I mean, we didn't have a lot of money that year, but we made it. We got a little bit.
I definitely feel like it's gonna be one of those off season where
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. I think so because we was a bad team last year. We got to spend it, and I know this free agent list ain't that good, but we got to spend it.
yeah, we got the coach to talk to these players right to get them in the building. So.
Huh? I can't hear you.
Oh my bad. I said we got the coach to talk to these players the right way to get them in the building to make them buy in. So I'm
Yeah.
confident. We'll see.
We're gonna see, man. Hey, man, it was good catching back up. We just been a while. I will be back live tomorrow night if you're available. Then you be on with me too live tomorrow night 7:30. Hey, if y'all gonna check me out later on, I know we was late getting on. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you share the content out. Leave a review. Leave all that, man. I appreciate you. Go past. We will be back live tomorrow night. Once again, I might be here myself and DJ. He might be if he's not doing it and whatnot. Be on with me tomorrow night. So. Appreciate it. We got the next couple of days gonna be huge for us. Next week gonna be crazy. A lot of content coming. Appreciate y'all. Hey, y'all check it out, man. Have a good one.
All right, man.